my name is Sarina, and in today's video we're going to be cash stuffing for the first week in May. I haven't filmed a video in a while, that being I moved, so there's a lot of things happening. I moved into an apartment with my boyfriend, and it's about an hour and 40 minutes from where I currently live, or I live with my parents. So that was kind of a big change for me. I also had transferred to a different job, and yeah, it's the same company, so I still work with Walgreens, but it's just a different area. So all of that being said, yeah, sorry about no post for the last, I think it's been 2.5 weeks, but I'm trying to get back. This setup, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the future setups, because what I have right now, it's not gonna work. I don't want to do that, and I'm on the floor right now, so hopefully everything goes well in this video. I don't think it will, but fingers crossed it will, because it's different. So hopefully this works, and if you see my legs in the frame or my head, I am very sorry. Like I said, the angle is kind of weird, and I don't know, I can't see it, so I don't know what's in the video, what's in the frame, and what's not. So hopefully nothing too crazy, but since we're doing the first paycheck of May, I do want to go ahead and let you know that I only have 3 binders now, so my setup is different. I decided to take out all of my money from my envelopes, count how much money I had, and then separate it into the new category. So this is my new setup now, and it's gonna stay like this. I just wanted to go kind of back to basics for a while, so that is why we only have 3 binders, and we'll be going through that during this video as well. So hopefully you can see this, and it's not like washed out or anything. We should have $521 to cash stuff today, and that should be right here. So we'll count this first. So we have 1, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 500, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 521. So everything is all here. How have you guys been? I know it's been a while since last time, and things are definitely different for me. I'm getting used to living with my boyfriend and living alone in the sense of, being away from family and, what I'm used to. So, yeah, but I think it's going pretty good. I am enjoying it. So, let's start with bills first, like we normally do. So we have 2 new categories: rent, which is going to get $140 every single week, and I split this with my boyfriend. So let's go ahead and put, is this on? No, it's not. I split rent with my boyfriend, so that's not the full amount, it's just half the amount, and it's actually a little bit more, just so if there's like 1 month where it's over, then we'll have extra. Utilities is gonna get $25. I don't know what's utilities this is gonna include yet, because I haven't paid for anything yet. I have paid rent already, like twice, but utilities I don't know yet. We might not have to use this, or we might use it, and I don't know what for yet, but we're gonna do 25 for now, and if we need to up this or get rid of it, we will in the future. So it has 25. And then my phone bill, I did get my plan changed, so I got rid of My hotspot, I had a lot of hotspot, like 60 gigabytes, and I bumped it down. So I'm going to be saving about $20 every month, so that's good. So now I only have to stuff 20 into phone instead of 30. So 20 in phone bill. Try to save money as I can. And I did get rid of Disney Plus and Hulu. The 2 months I was using it, I really wasn't using it. I used it for about like 2 weeks maybe, and then I just quit. And I didn't want to pay $22 a month just, you know, if I wasn't watching it. Apple is going to get $5, so that's all it's going to have. I'm starting the month off since this is the first week, and this is for next month's bills, not this month, because I'm a 1 month ahead. I will have those in the back, and I'll explain that a little bit. Car insurance, I still pay $117 every month, so we're going to give that $30. So, yeah, I'm a month ahead on my bills. So when I redid my categories, I definitely made sure to keep the money I had in there so I could be 1 month ahead. Yeah, this angle that I'm at right now is very weird because I'm trying to not poke my head in the video, so I'm like leaning back and it's hurting my back. But we're gonna continue. Kindle Unlimited I don't have currently, but if I do get it again, I will have it. So $5 in there. Instant Ink is going to get $2. This did up by $2, so every month it's about $9. So I'm gonna do that. So it's gonna have $2. My 1 month ahead, I took out rent already, so it's a little bit less now. So we'll count it. But this is from what I stuffed last month, and these goes in here. And then the bills that come out this month will come from here. And then these are going for next month, and this is this month, if that makes sense. I'm a month ahead, so this money in my month ahead is for the current month, and then this month are these that I'm stuffing now are for next month. So I paid rent, and then yeah, so the rest of my bills will come out this month, and it'll come from here. So I have left 1, 2, 300, 400, 420, 35, 36. 436 left for the month, which is good because I only have like one bigger bill, which is the $117, and then my phone bill, which is the $96, I believe. Bills buffer has 1,000, and I'm gonna try to keep it at 1,000 always. So if I ever overspend in bills 1 month or whatever, I have to pull from here, you know, I will refill this up to 1,000, and we'll just keep that at 1,000. So this is here just in case I do go over in my bills and we need extra money. That is one thing I forgot, my calculator. I shouldn't need my calculator, but yeah, hopefully we don't. I did forget that. Okay, yearly bills, we are going to do 15, but $10 is going to go into YouTube Premium, which needs 150, and it has 20. So far, we just started this back again, so these are going to be empty, basically. Canva, we need 130, I think, and it is getting 5, so now it has 10. So that has 20, and then this is 10, so that's $30 in yearly bills. And that's it for my bills binder. It does get a lot of money now, since I had to put my money in rent. Oh, guys, my back. Okay, next is my wallet. So we have 3 categories in my wallet, and I switched it out to this one. This is like an old wallet. I had this when I was like a teen, but I thought it was cool. There's my photo. I just have my ID, insurance card, a gift card that I got before I left, and then my cards there. And we have 2 envelopes. I haven't labeled them, but I'm probably not going to. It'll be fine. So the pineapple one is going to be my snacks envelope. And then this pretty one. I love the butterflies. It's gonna be my spending one. So spending today is gonna get $10. And well, it is currently empty, so we're just gonna have $10. And then snacks is empty, so we're just gonna have $10, which I'm gonna put in there this week. Yeah. And then we have my trackers back there. And then we have giving, which I'm gonna add $5 to. I have $10 in my purple binder, 15, 20, 25, 30. In giving. So 20 stays in my wallet, and then whatever I have left goes into my purple binder, just because I don't want to have too much money in my wallet. We do have some change. Quite a few. So I will put the pennies in my penny jar and then the silvers in my coin counter later. And that's it for that. And then we have my purple binder, which is still my cash envelopes. So we have groceries first, and that is going to get $18. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now groceries has 100, 200, 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. 230. Since I do live on my own now with my boyfriend, we do have to buy groceries. So I will be definitely stuffing groceries in the future. A lot more than I used to. Gas is gonna get 50 as usual, so 50. Once I go about 2 or 3 weeks, with my new job, I'll see how much gas I end up using, and if I don't need 50, then I'll bump it down to $40 a week. But if I need more, then or keep it the same. I don't know. I just don't know how. It's the same distance I drive, but only drive to work 4 days a week instead of 5. So that could potentially save me money on gas, unless I go somewhere else, obviously. We just have that amount. Eating out is going to get $20. I've been doing pretty good so far on eating out. We have 50, 70, 80, 85. Okay, Starbucks. I had 100 in here, but I just reloaded my gift my app with $100, so it's empty now. And I'm gonna give it 10 to start off. So $10 again in Starbucks. And then we're gonna put $5 in buffer, and my buffer is empty, so I'm gonna add 5, and that's what it's gonna be at. And that's it for my cash envelopes. And then this is my last binder, and this is gonna be my, sinking funds, which I have a goal by the end of the year to reach 10,000 in my emergency fund. So most of the money that I had, I put in my emergency fund. So, I had 2,000 in my car. Yeah, most of that's gone, and now we'll, put it in my emergency fund. So, and actually my emergency fund today is going to get 100. So, currently my emergency fund has 5,000 and 6,000. So it has 6,000 in the bank. I'm going to add this 100. So now we have 6,100. So we're trying to reach 10,000 by the end of the year. Hopefully we can do that. But we'll have to see. Car, I did get 500 in here to start off, but I did have to get 2 new tires for my front. My front 2 tires needed to be replaced, so That was like $230. So now I don't have that much in car anymore. What? Where's my money? Oh, okay. I need $200 in here. I forgot to put placeholders in here. Yeah. So, should I get that now? Let me go get my $200 in placeholders and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my placeholders here. I was taking out the 500 placeholder because we needed to break it because I spent 200 and I forgot to put the 200 in there. So we have 200 and, well, let's add the 8 first. 5, 6, 7, 8. So now my car, sadly, is at 100, 200, 250, 70, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, and 300. But that's okay because we'll build this up again. 300. I just really wanted to reach the 10,000 in my emergency fund. That way I can start focusing on different goals and not have to worry about money. Because I feel like if I have, you know, my 10,000 emergency fund in place, then I don't have to worry so much, you know, about like a big purchase that may come up. So that's why I did that, or decided to do that. Savings today is gonna get $5. So savings has 50, 75, 80 in there. So saving has 80. Since I do live in an apartment, they started mowing again. Like, they had stopped. That's why I started filming, and now they're mowing again. So if you can hear that, I'm very sorry. Sorry about that. As well, if you hear any other noises, I don't know. But it's not been too, like, loud. So that's good. Roth IRA got 5, so we now have 120 and 125. And that's just saving for retirement. I don't have a Roth IRA, but one day I am going to get one. And I want to start it off with some money already, so we don't just, you know, start with 0. I'll have some money to go ahead and put it in there. But so far for my retirement, I have 125. Medical today is going to get $5. So now it has 15. I kind of just wanted to go back to like basics and just, you know, I don't know, have less to stuff and less bigger goals, basically. So it's kind of like going back to like simple times, I guess. I don't know. $5 and furniture. Not furniture, sorry. Future. And future is just going to be anything in the future. So like if I have a big purchase that I didn't plan for in the future, then we have some money to put towards it. You know, I don't have my future wedding in here, so if that was to, you know, be in the future, I have money in here that I could put towards the new envelope future wedding. And we can start it off with some money instead of starting off at 0. That's kind of the, that's kind of what I'm going to do with future. So I can use future savings on whatever I want. First, future house and first house is going to get $2. Slowly saving up for this, a down payment or whatever. So we have 21, 22. Yeah. This will be a goal, obviously, but that's not going to be probably for like years, so that's why I'm not stuffing a lot in there. When it becomes like evident like we're going to move into a house, then I'll stuff way more in here, but for now we'll start off small. Books, I love to read. Excuse me. I love to read, so I need a books category. So, books is not going to get anything. My bad. Well, we have $20 in there. Electronics. You always need electronics, so my electronic fund has $70 in there. That's if I need a new phone, a new charger, a new phone case, screen protector, a new iPad, whatever. Electronics will come from there. So we do need to beef this up, but we have time. Household is not going to get anything. Why do I keep opening those? And that has 60. And so that is for like any household items that we need. So like if I need soap, washing liquid, detergent, tissue, whatever, toilet paper will come from there. Gifts has 45, and so gifts is gonna be for Christmas, holidays, birthdays, like a random gift that I want to give somebody will come from there. Clothes, just to make it a little more simple, clothes is not gonna get anything, but we have 20 in there. And that's just any clothes or shoes or anything. Accessories that I want to buy, rings or whatever, that can come from clothes. Fun is going to get $1. So now fun has $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5. Okay. Travel is not going to get stuff, but we have 67. I don't have any future travel plans yet, and I don't know if we will or not. Just slowly saving for that as well. Extra pay, so extra pay, if you haven't heard me talk about this already, saving up to have like $1,000 in there, just so if 1 week or 1 month or whatever, I don't have enough income to stuff for the week, then I can pull from here. So it's just an extra income basically if I need it. So that is going to get $5 today. So we have 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 140. Or if I take a vacation and I don't have PTO time, I could pull a paycheck out of there, which I think is pretty nice if I need to. And then buffer is not going to get stuffed. We have $30 in there. Okay, so now I'm going to do my business binder. I decided that I was going to start stuffing my business binder with some of my paycheck so that we can build that up, so then I can also purchase things for my Etsy, so I can try to make some more money on there and have that as like my actual side hustle. So that's what we're gonna do, but I don't have that binder and I don't know where it's at. I think I lost it. I gotta go through my stuff and organize my stuff, and maybe once we get like the apartment like how I want it to look, I might do like an apartment tour. I don't know yet. I have a lot of stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna add this last $20 into my small business, but I'll do that after the video because I gotta find that my small business binder. But that is going to wrap up this week's cash stuffing. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment down below. I'm gonna try to find like a better setup for my stuff because my back is really hurting me from this angle. And yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me know down below if you guys are having a great week or whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.